Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of the world, there lived two cats named Oliver and Mia. They were not just cats, but also the best of friends. These furry companions shared everything, from sunny afternoon naps to playful pounces after invisible foes. One day, they stumbled upon a most delightful discovery, a piece of bread lying on the ground, forgotten by some passerby. Oliver and Mia's eyes lit up with excitement as they gazed at the bread. It wasn't a huge loaf, but it was enough to warm their bellies and fill their hearts. Eagerly, they set about sharing it, both hoping for their fair share. They split the bread into two pieces, and as fate would have it, one piece was slightly larger than the other. Mia noticed this, and a tiny frown crept across her whiskered face. She wanted the bigger piece, as any of us might. The desire for the larger piece ignited a spark of disagreement between the two friends. Voices grew louder, tempers flared, and before long, the cats were entangled in a heated quarrel. Their once harmonious friendship seemed at risk of being torn apart over something as simple as the size of a piece of bread. Meanwhile, high up in the branches of a nearby tree, a wise monkey named Momo observed this unfortunate scene. Momo had seen his fair share of squabbles and understood the value of harmony. He swung down from his perch and approached the bickering cats. In his calm voice, he offered a solution. "Why fight, dear friends? Let me help you share this bread in a way that will leave no room for disagreements." Curiosity piqued, Oliver and Mia looked up at Momo. With gentle wisdom, Momo suggested biting off a piece of the larger bread to make it match the smaller one. The cats hesitated, but with Momo's reassuring guidance, they began to work together. Bit by bit, the larger piece shrank until it was the same size as the smaller one. Oliver and Mia shared smiles and a renewed sense of camaraderie. However, the story doesn't end there. Momo, as it turns out, had a fondness for bread. After ensuring the pieces were equal, he took one small nibble, and then another, and another. The two cats watched in disbelief as their shared bread slowly disappeared, piece by piece, into Momo's tummy. When the last crumb had vanished, Momo scratched his head and said, "My friends, it seems I've miscalculated my own appetite. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me." Despite their disappointment, Oliver and Mia realized the most important lesson of all. With a shared laugh, Mia remarked, "Well, at least we've learned that sharing is more important than the size of the piece." And so, the two cats and the monkey learned a valuable lesson that day, a lesson that would stay with them forever. The bread was gone, but the bond between Oliver, Mia, and Momo grew stronger than ever. They understood that the true joy lay in friendship and the spirit of sharing, rather than the size of any portion. And whenever they looked back on that day, they were reminded that it's not about how much you have, but how much you're willing to give that truly matters.